Hey guys, what's going on? Paul Kolaski here, Vallejo Physical Therapy Online, coming to you from the Vallejo PT Basement Studios. No, it's been a minute or so since we've uploaded anything. I had a request for some exercises, stretches, anything that can be done for injury prevention, specifically with uh, musicians. So anybody that's playing any type of instrument. So we're going to run through some activities that you can do for just about all of them. The request was specifically for an individual playing the piano, but I really believe that these activities will absolutely benefit anybody that's having to use the fingers a lot. So if you're working at a computer as well, working that keyboard as your instrument, these activities would definitely help you as well. We're going to kick it off with soft tissue techniques. As many of you guys know, I love soft tissue work, and I love it when you do your own soft tissue work. That way, you're not having to rely on any other professional to do that. Still, highly recommend getting having massage therapy, getting with a massage therapist a few times a year, monthly if you can do that, especially during these current times. But otherwise, you can do your own soft tissue work at home. So a couple ways to do that. Lacrosse ball, one of the easiest ways to get that started. All right, we're just going to say that we can do this on both arms. I'm going to just show you on my right side. So easy soft tissue work. All right, making sure that that arm is supported. We're going to work in through the inside. We're going to keep this thing moving at all times. We're not going to stop at this point. All right, nice easy motions. Work your way up and down the arm. Remember, as you get a little closer to the wrist, a lot less soft tissue-y, a lot more bony, so we're going to stay a little more proximal, closer to the elbow. Nice, easy motions in through there. We're going to also stay right out of the middle of this area right here, where they typically draw your blood, that type of area. Again, mostly just vessels and nerves in there. We don't need to irritate anything. Nice, easy circles, All right, working all through those muscles. That's on the inside. This is where we're going to start. We're going to work that for about 20-30 seconds. Flip the arm over. All right, we're going to get after the outside as well. Really working that ball in and around that area. Make sure that you guys probably notice with my hand, I'm not gripping the ball. All right, I'm keeping my hand flat. All right, flat technique. That way I'm not stressing out my fingers on the opposite hand trying to do this technique. What a lot of you too might notice is as we get a little closer into the outside of this elbow, as it starts to get up and toward the upper arm, may find some tenderness, some soreness up in there. Again, just a good spot for you to work. All right, if lacrosse ball, you don't have a lacrosse ball, or lacrosse ball is not your thing, I love the grid stick. All right, we're going to do this, since we typically do this with two hands. All right, we're going to actually pin it against the body. So we're going to take one end, this nice rubber handle, pin it against the body, and then I'm going to stabilize my arm. So in a fist, I'm going to stabilize it on a table, chair. If you happen to have a massage table, that's great. It's a light fist, so we're not contracting hard. Nice, easy fist, and I'm also not putting my weight all through that arm. Okay, just want to stabilize that arm. Get it in that position right there. I got the stick positioned against me, and boom, same principles that we normally use with our grid stick, which is light and fast. All right, we're not trying to get in there and beat any tissue up. We're just staying nice and light and fast. And you guys are going to see I'm going to rotate my arm. I'm still staying out of that elbow area, staying away from those vessels. All right, going to rotate my arm, going to continue to rotate it now to where I can get all the way around. Okay, so I can get all the way around that forearm, all right, as far as I can, all right, with that stick. All right, this is actually my favorite way to do this. All right, lacrosse ball works in a pinch, all right, but I love the grid stick because it kicks off a lot of those vibrations. So again, about 30 seconds in each position, all right, and then we'll move on to some kind of activation exercise. All right, guys, so as you know, if we're going to do soft tissue on something, especially if we're working on injury prevention, we have to activate something else. All right, most commonly what we tend to see in people that sit for prolonged periods of time, so if we're going to play the piano, going to type on that keyboard, we tend to lose the shoulders. All right, and a lot of times our tension that we find in our forearms is actually related to instability in the shoulders. So we just did a little bit of soft tissue work in and around our forearms. Now we want to go right into some shoulder blade activities. Okay, so we got hopefully you got some stretchy bands at home. Pin them in the door. I'm using the Crossover Symmetry product, which is phenomenal. All right, right there in that position, squat ready position, abs are on, thumbs are in an up position, and I'm coming straight out to the side. Basically, we're doing that standing T. All right, so we're working on the back of the shoulder blade, middle trap, a little bit of rotator cuff. All right, and anywhere between 5 and 15 reps here is fine. All right, so just working back and forth, nice and slow, nice easy pause at the back. All right, that's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2, we're going to bring those hands up a little bit higher into that Y position. Okay, so we're up into that Y. Again, 5 to 15 reps, nice and slow and controlled in both directions. Last one we're going to do, stay in this exact position. We're going to go to a palm up position. All right, right here now we're going to keep those elbows right to our side, and we're going to move the hands out directly. This is getting a little bit more isolated to the rotator cuff, specifically that infraspinatus muscle. Nice and easy. Notice I'm not trying to get my arms way back here. All right, take the range of motion you have, nothing crazy. Make sure we're squeezing the shoulder blades at the same time. And again, we're looking at 5 to 15 repetitions. Okay, so what we started off with, we've done our soft tissue work to the forearm, and now we've done our shoulder stabilization. What's going to come up next will be exercises specifically in and around the fingers. All right, we're probably going to shoot that on a different video, but that will be the release technique and the shoulder activation for anybody that plays a musical instrument and or anybody that has to sit at a desk for a prolonged period of time. Cool, guys. Alrighty, so again, Paul Kowalski, Vallejo PT, and we'll see you next time.